The Lord with all your heart, and lean not unto your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. Proverbs 3, verse 5 to 6. Before we begin, I want to let you know that my mic did cut off in mid video and I had no clue. I did not want to refilm this because I would probably make this a bit longer than what I should. I did try to do some type of noise cancellation in the edit, but nevertheless, it was still some good content and I just didn't want to throw it away. So watch, comment down below, enjoy. Hey fam bam, it's me, just Londa. Have you subscribed? Have you joined the fam? Bam. Join the madness, join the fun. It's me, just Londa. Can we talk that talk?
I just finished my date and I am so embarrassed. And then he was like, I don't look like my pictures. I just don't understand. Why are men like this? Men are evil.
Alright, buttercup, buckle up. So I'm scrolling. I am scrolling on Instagram. And I came across this thing where this girl had a bad first date. So, like always, I think I have stuff set up and I don't. But her first date went wrong, okay? The guy totally thought that she was catfishing him. So let's listen.
I just finished my date and I am so embarrassed. I'm not gonna cry in here. I'm not gonna cry. I'm sorry, guys. I just had to clean myself up a little bit. He came, and so the whole thing is we went to this restaurant he wanted to go to, and it was a little too expensive, but I don't know. I asked my sister for money, so we went. I had this dress on, and I changed because I had this dress on and everything. And I had my hair out, like, guys, I cut it, but it wasn't like this. I had it parted a little bit. And so I went in, and he was like looking around, like, oh, like he was looking for somebody else. And I was like, okay. I'm like, hey, I'm Tia. And then he was like, Tia? I'm like, yeah, it's from me, from Be Okay. And then he was like looking confused, and he told me to sit down. So I sat down. I smiled, and he didn't smile back at me. And then he was like, I don't look like my pictures. I do look like my pictures. I don't Photoshop anything. I tell everything how it is. I'm going to insert at the end of the video the picture I put in. And he was like, just being so quiet through the meal and all that. He didn't even want to pay. I said, hey, I didn't bring my money with me. And then he eventually paid. And then now he sent me a request to pay for the food. And that's not, I just don't understand. Why are men like this? Men are evil.
Okay, let's sit here and let's dissect this, okay? Because I used to go out on dates before I got married, okay? And back then they didn't have, it was always like, okay, I have a friend. Oh, you have a friend? How does she look? Oh, she looks like blah 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 blah. Bet, let's go ahead, set this up, go out on a date. If it ain't what you want, it ain't what you want. So she inserted a picture, okay? That picture that she inserted, it has grain on it. She has long hair. She says she doesn't Photoshop her pictures. I get that you don't Photoshop your pictures. However, you look like you do edit your pictures. So there is a difference. So in this photo right here, her face, she does have a oval shape face. Okay. And in this picture here, it looks like her face is quite oval. Now, fast forward back to what she looks like. She still has an oval face and it's a bit more fluffy. Well, angles will do everything to you, okay? And the fact that your hair looks like that on a first date says a lot about you. One, you don't care. You don't care. Because if you did care, why do you have a few braids going back and then you have this going on? That wasn't a style. To me, it looks like you just was in the middle of a takedown or in the middle of braiding your hair and you didn't finish. Like you look incomplete as far as the hair goes. Now, they was like, well, you know what? Show us what you look like. How did you show up at the date? Because she took photos. She took a photo.
This woman becomes a better version of herself every day.
So if you look at the photo, like I said, angles are everything. Angles are everything. And again, to me, it looks like she edits her photos. She may not Photoshop her photos, but she definitely look like she edit them. Because if you look at the face picture, you can tell she has an oval face, right? There's nothing wrong with what she got on. I think her skirt is a little too short for a first date. Like, where you going, pumpkin? Where you going? You're showing a whole lot of leg there. It looks like your bum is barely being covered. But you know what? That's just me. That's just me. That's just me. Let's see if I can blow it up some on the face. So yeah, to me, she looks like how she probably does look. But again, an edit photo is quite different. You know what I'm saying? An edit photo could change a lot of things. So my thing is, if y'all met on a app, right? We are in the age of technology. Why didn't y'all FaceTime one another, Zoom call one another, Instagram chat one another? If you don't have FaceTime, if y'all don't have an Apple product, y'all could have messenger each other face to face and then be like, okay, let's establish this. Why are you going on a date that one, you're asking your sister for money? Now I get it. Hey, if you want to go on a date, you want to go on a date. Great. Establish these things from the jump, my love. Like, your heart, you cannot blame this man because men are visual creatures. They really are simple and stupid at the same time and smart, but they really are simple. What they see is what they want to see. So if this is what you're projecting, this is what you need to project. If you have long hair in this picture and all your pictures have long hair or something, you needed to slap on a wig and match what you had going on. You need to match your energy. You were not matching your energy at all. So she shows the people her profile on BLK.
Hey guys, this is my profile on BLK. As you can see, it says my name, my age.
Stop. Do you see that picture? Do you see that photo? Do you see she has long hair? Do you see the highlighter that is strictly on her nose, the way she has like a slight contour? She is giving face. She looks like she is looking for someone. In the photo that she took for her first date, she does not look like she is searching for a partner. Did you hear what I said, Pumpkin? You did not look like you were searching for a partner or a potential partner because you did not put in any effort. But you put in effort on the app. Match with the energy you are given to these men. And again, why in the age of technology, why would y'all not FaceTime each other and establish all these things before going out on a date? But let's keep looking. Let's keep looking at her profile picture.
Everything, that's my first picture. I said something casual. So yeah, I'm scrolling down. See, it says my description. I said I'm a chubby black girl. I'm a simple anime, horror movies, old R&B tracks. Let me be in charge of the aux cord. And I also said, if you live with your mom, baby moms, or moms, please have your own place. I don't think that's so much to ask, you know. And I'm not judgy, but it's a no for me. And please, no D pics.
Now, in her profile, she says that she's chubby. So he should expect not a slender built young lady. She wasn't morbidly obese. She was a chunky person. She had meat on her bones. She didn't look sloppy, at least from the photo. So it was the face. Your energy was not matching what you projected on your profile picture. This is what you gave in real life. Let's keep going. So this other picture here, again, her face is an oval face. She has her angles down packed. Great. Love that about that. If you look at that picture looks grainy. So to me, she is editing her pictures. She may not be photoshopping her photos, but she is editing her photos. And it is not matching what they projected.
Don't like that. Okay. And I love this question. My best excuse for being late is I'm never late. And I added a little giggle at the end to be like, you know, really cute and stuff.
That's even another picture of her. And again, she is not rocking any short hair. So this guy is looking for someone either with some long hair or some bohemian twist looking stuff. He is not looking for someone who has a couple of braids here, some gel that's slapped in your hair, and this woolliness on this side. Like, to me, she looked it incomplete in the head. In the hair part, she just looked it really incomplete. And that's why he was like, huh? You should have said, oh, you know what? I have short hair. Did you tell him that you had short hair? Oh, I'm rocking my natural hair. You know what I'm saying? Because none of those photos so far
and yeah, that was my second picture,
like
guys. I said I'm looking for a best friend.
Hold on, let's scroll back because that went a little too far. She has a scarf on her head. It does look like she has like a little bit of hair pulled down from underneath it, so I'm not quite sure about that. But still. And she's definitely editing her photos because I can see the slight contour in her face on both sides, and that's where all the shadowing is coming from to make her face look slimmer. So she might not be photoshopping, but she is definitely editing her photos.
My other picture,
That looks more like her, and that actually looks like that's been edited to where, pardon me, that looks like she has a smoothing, I don't want to call it a filter, but she does look definitely smooth and silky almost. So, but again, she has her, men sometimes are not attracted to women with short hair or short natural hair or natural hair in general. Some guys are not like that. And because this app is called BLK, some black men are not are like that. Like, that's not what they want. They want their women to either have long hair or relaxed hair or straight hair. Some men are like that. They are, because that's what's appealing to them.
to talk to, and then non-sexual turn-ons is when a man drives. And yeah, and I put here what I like. And I know I said I smoke and drink. I don't smoke and drink at all. I literally don't. I just put it to sound cool. Hey guys, this is my...
So yeah, she did not, what her profile pictures are was not mathing on what she was giving out on reality. I want to listen to one guy.
I'm pretty sure y'all already seen this going around about the girl who got caught out on BLK app, which is dating app for catfishing a dude. Now, I want to play the green screen video of her recollection of what happened, but from what I've seen, basically, she showed up on the date like this, but on the app, she looked like this. Now, we can definitely tell, it's green screen and makeup and woo, but she's still like the same person. It's just this one had a little more effort, and this one was more natural and just up.
Absolutely. She put her best foot forward on the app. So if you're putting your best foot forward on the app, why aren't you putting your best foot forward on an actual date? On an actual date for a suitor. You know what I'm saying? You're going on a first date. First impressions. If this man didn't smell well, if he was missing his front tooth, if his breath smelled really bad, if his BO was a turnoff, like, you would have a problem with it because that's not what he portrayed on the app. You know what I'm saying? So, first impressions are crucial. First impressions are crucial. And you only get that one chance.
Vibe, whatever. Now, I'm finna play her video first, and then I'm finna dive into it. So y'all listen up, all right?
Went to this restaurant he wanted to go to. I asked my sister for money. I had this,
Business.
I smiled and he didn't smile.
At the end of the day, y'all, who cares? But it's also none of my business. Cool. But I feel like, if you go on a date or you're on a dating app, which I don't really think people on dating apps be looking for love. I ain't gonna hold you. They be looking for time being stuff. To be someone that's trying to seriously date, but I feel like the best way to find someone to do that is to go out in real life and to get in the field, man. Sometimes you're gonna get your time wasted. That's what it is. You just gotta sort people out a little better, develop a vision in the eye for certain people that show good qualities, green flags and red flags. But back to the whole catfish situation. Like, cause you look similar. I won't say the same, cause one, you got filters and makeup on the app, and then you came natural, not really, you ain't put too much effort into your looks.
Again, you didn't look like you put an effort into your look. I feel like you just didn't care. You went on the date, just say that you was going on a date. It seemed like you were like that girl with the that ordered all those clams, this one. Like you were just looking for a meal, like you wasn't trying to get to know him. Because if you wanted to get to know him, you would have put on your best foot forward for a potential suitor.
You know what I mean? Like, them two pictures don't look fully the same, but I get where Brett coming from. If you're advertising this and then you show up like that, still look like you, because you don't look completely different now. I disagree with people who say you look completely different, because at the end of the day, you still got really similar, same, whatever, facial structure, features, and stuff like that. It's just, it was makeup and filter, and then the hair was done a little better, But at the end of the day, that's why we got to FaceTime. I got to get on FaceTime. Me, I'm a FaceTime. I ain't finna much just, hey, I'm not, first, I'm not texting you all day. Two, we got to FaceTime. I got to see how you look in your natural habitat, your natural aura, like on your vibe. How you look when you're on your vibe. How you look with that bonnet on. Like, you feel me? Because people be, you got a bonnet on. I like bonnets, I like, yeah. Bonnet on the man, you feel me? But she definitely did catfishing, though. But not by much. But you should have just presented your authentic self. And then if they don't like it, F it. Especially if you're using older pictures compared to now. It's like you can't be using the pics from the glory days and then it's way back when.
Okay, so she was using older photos. That's another thing, because I don't look nothing how I looked, 2 years ago. I'm a little bit more heavier. My face is a bit more fuller. My hair is shorter. My hair is not colored anymore. It's kind of gray. Oh, God. I do need to color it. But all those things matters.
You gotta, you feel me, come with it. So, I would just say, and I heard something about she had to borrow money from her sister to go on a date. Now,
Now, if you had money to go on this date, and if he was tripping about paying for the date, you had the money. Why didn't you just pay? Why didn't you pay? And again, why didn't y'all talk about this beforehand? Like, y'all going on these dates blind, and then y'all like, oh, well, I didn't know. I didn't know. You can't go on a date blind like that. These streets are too rough. These men are too aggressive, and you're female. Now, if you gotta, and I mean, you handle yourself like that, I mean, by all means. But I'm just saying, like, it is scary out there. It is scary out there. So, why didn't you just pay? Anything could have happened. Anything could have happened. You had money because you borrowed it from your sister. So you should have just paid and kept it pushing. Call it a loss.
Priorities, if that is true, might be in the wrong spot. But do as you must, because then that's the whole debate of dating while broke. And I'm not saying broke, I'm just saying in general. And that's even a combo I had with myself way back when. And I don't know, it's just a lot building one. The whole game fucked up. But let me know what y'all think down below. Did she catfish, bruh, from the beginning of the green screens I showed you? Yes or no? And how would y'all have reacted?
No, I don't think she catfished him. I don't think she catfished him fully. I just don't think she put in the effort. I don't think she put in the effort. Now, apparently people have been helping her.
Hey guys, this is my new BLK profile. My followers helped me fix it up. As you can see, I changed my first photo to...
And again, she has the long hair and she's giving her best angles. And again, that photo is grainy. So it's definitely an edit photo.
This, everything's almost the same, but I did fix grammar on the profile. It does say, you know, I'm still chubby. I was supposed to take the black woman off, but I thought I did. For some reason, things weren't saving there. But yeah, I have this photo. And here my response.
Like, she's a cute girl. She really is. But again, where's a photo of you with your short natural hair?
This.
I'm never late.
I love the little giggle that I did. Have a...
This photo right here looks more like her. That looks more like her. That photo actually looks like her. It actually looks like her. It doesn't look like it has that much of an edit on it. It's not grainy. She has a lot of light in her face. And again, she is not rocking her natural hair. She has on a wig. So where was the wig, ma'am? Where was the wig?
Have a new photo, and I chose one of the photos.
So that photo at the end, because she scrolled by that so quickly. I have it. I took a photo of it. So this is her. That is her. That is her in all her glory. She is definitely a full hourglass. She is giving a full hourglass. She actually looked like she's shaped like me. Maybe I might be like a smidge smaller than her. I know her legs look bigger than mine, and she has more calf meat than I do, and the bottom of her leg is smaller than mine because I have my little ankles like here. I swear the bottom of my legs is about the same size as my wrist. Make it make sense. But that's her right there. So I don't think she catfished him. I just don't think that she put her best face forward. Like she just like, click it. I'm gonna go and just call it a day. That's how I felt like she looked. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't want to go on a date, then don't go on a date. You know what I'm saying? Don't just go out for a free meal. I can't stand that. And then you're upset that he cashed apped you for the refund for his money because he's like, dude, you it's not the same. It wasn't. And I'm glad people helped her, but that wasn't the problem. What she presented was not what she was giving. That's all. That is all. Because if anyone knows me, I'm gonna look like this. Now, majority of the time, I'm gonna say a good 89%, because I did tell y'all, you know, I'm going through some things. So so when I'm at the gym, I don't look like this. But because I am going through some things, I'm not myself. Like me looking like this is me all day, every day. When I go to work, you know, when I'm getting ready to just go shop, like I'm just gonna put my little self together, put on my heels, and because you never know who you might see. You never know who you might see. My daughter got stopped in a mall because they wanted to sign her to model, but she was too young at that time, and I was like, this sounds like a gimmick. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. One time when I lived in Vegas, I don't recall if it was Trey Songz or whoever, but they was like, hey, do you want to go and meet so-and-so? And I was like, no, my husband's not going to allow that. You know what I'm saying? I don't recall. I'm saying Trey Songz. It might not have been Trey. It might have been Jason Drew. I don't know. One of them. That was so long ago, but it was some guy that was popular back then. You know what I'm saying? So you never know who you might encounter. So why wouldn't you? And even if the date didn't work out, if you put your best foot forward, What if you saw your potential husband when you were walking through the door, and they would be like, "Hey, excuse me, ma'am, I saw that you and oh boy didn't work out. Can I get your number? Can I get your name and number? Can we talk? Can we have a chat?" You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Put your best foot forward, girls. Okay, and then you won't think. Then these guys won't think that they're catfishing. That's all. That's all I got to say. I know I'm rambling and stuff, and I'm getting tired. And I need to edit this probably tomorrow because it is 12:10. Yep. And I really want some ice cream, but I'm not going to get it because I call myself going to the gym in the morning. We'll see. I don't want to because I don't want to take that class. But nevertheless. So comment down below. Tell me what you think. You know what I'm saying? I also heard a guy was making, I saw something on YouTube where this guy, he was a dweeb. I'm sorry, Lord. I shouldn't say he was a dweeb. But how dare you talk about how she looked, like facial wise and things like that, and freeze framed on the look of her not looking, like of her crying, so or ugly face wine, like at the end. I don't want to freeze frame on that because it wasn't a best look. So why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? You know, I am so tired of men coming on. I am so tired of men talking to other men about women when they don't have a woman or have a wife or been in a long-term marriage. And I'm not saying relationship, because you got these guys out here that knock you up and y'all been together for 5 years and you got 2 children together and y'all just, okay, whatever works for you works for you. But you know what? You know, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, you know, if he doesn't say, if something happens to him and you're not his wife, they're gonna be like, no. Like, who are you? They're gonna ask for his mom or his sister or his closest relative. You know what I'm saying? But that's a rant. That's another thing. But my thing is, why would you comment on her actual look? She just did not put her best face forward. She did not look like she really wanted to go on that date. Again, she had a couple of braids on the side and this. She just did not look like how she was projecting on the app. That's all. So on that note, fam bam, tell me what you think. Comment down below. Am I right or am I wrong? Again, I've been out these streets for years, so I don't know what's going on. I just be listening. But you know what? I'm going out of town next week, and I might have my cousins get up on here with me, and we're gonna do a little talk because my cousins are single, so they are out here in these streets, and they know what's going on, so they're gonna fill me in on what's going on, and maybe I can see if I can get some of their other friends to be on it, so it could be a big old thing, because I want to know, because I keep hearing about this piss poor poo and stuff like that. But I'll tell you, my cousin, she be dating they take care of her, but she makes her own money too. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got to say. You know that. Thanks for watching, rate and subscribing. All that good jazz that make me feel so warm and fuzzy inside. Peace and peace. Bye.